Okay, so like this legit doesn't matter, but like, why is Silent Hill F set in Japan? Like, I understand that it's a Japanese game and most Silent Hill games are written by Japanese people, which isn't really a bad thing because I think the Japanese actually write horror a lot better than the Americans did. My problem stems from it kind of just completely muddies the lore and like ignores stuff that happened on top of it being set way far in the past. It's just kind of like really pointless. I think the monsters look scary, but they don't look like Silent Hill monsters. The only thing that's close to something actually out of Silent Hill is the Sakura head monster from the trailer. That's about it. Like, nothing else seems like Silent Hill. Everything else just seems like Japanese monsters. They look like yokai. That's really what they look like. They don't look like anything Silent Hill. And that bothers me a lot because the creative choices made for Silent Hill PT when that game was getting made were a lot more interesting conceptually than we have now. But like Guillermo del Toro, for example, would have made incredible monster designs. Junji Ito would have been fantastic on set pieces of horror, because obviously. And Hideo Kojima was going to be writing the story. So what are we doing? Like, Silent Hill F does not seem like it's going to be good to me. Like, not that it's going to be bad, it doesn't seem like it's going to be Silent Hill is my thing. But it feels like it's going to just be some other thing with the Silent Hill name slapped onto it. Like, if I wanted to play a game just set in Japan with yokai in it, I would finish Ghostwire Tokyo. That's basically what it is. It's Ghostwire Tokyo, but with Silent Hill slapped on the name, and the main character doesn't have supernatural powers. That's it. That's literally it. And I'm not shooting on the creative direction. I just don't like the choices being made when it doesn't feel like Silent Hill. It's like you're reviving it with a game that has nothing to do with the franchise. It doesn't really make a lot at once. FP said, I do want to say post-edit. Resident Evil 8, when it was coming out, had me worried for a very similar reason. Like playing Resident Evil 8. But initially, when the trailer was coming out, I was worried for a very similar issue, and it's because people kept saying, oh, Domitress is a giant vampire lady, and there are witches, and there are also lycans, like werewolves, and I was like, all right, so we're just going full supernatural. There's no science involved in this whatsoever, is what you're telling me. And then they did spin it back, so I'm not going to completely shit on the fact that it's not set in America, but if that isn't a very bold and weird choice to make for a franchise primarily set in America. Now, I have like friends who keep telling me, oh, well, you know, it's in Japan, so whatever. They wanted to make it set in Japan, so get over it. And I'm just like, no, not going to get over it because that's a really stupid choice. Like, it's Silent Hill inherently is a Western town. I think it's set in like Colombia or some shit. But like, Silent Hill by itself, an American town, and yet we're gonna set it in Japan. Let's see how that muddies your lore or whatever. Let's see if this pisses people off. Like, it's not a terrible choice. It's a bold choice for sure. But I think when you try and incorporate it into the Silent Hill franchise, it just kind of like you're doing something wrong. Like something is not right here. Like, unless it somehow pushes her in Silent Hill, like For the Room didn't take place in Silent Hill. For the Room is another good example, but if it just feels like she's not going to be a Silent Hill main character. She just seems like a Japanese girl, and I don't really like that.
PlayStation